Tyson, you and your nose, always in other people's business. Now you force me to put you down. Not that I was shedding in tears, but I really didn't mind seeing your ugly face time to time. While you were trapped behind that backyard fence of yours, of course. Look at this town. It's hard to believe it now, but it was once teeming with rednecks and pickup trucks from north to south. Now, only the shell of the former residents remain, searching endlessly for their next kill. But even the Crazies are close to extinct, a self-inflicted wound. After killing each other and the unaffected like myself, with time, they started starving to death. Only the ones that retain the ability to eat, like Tyson right there, have survived past the first week after the event. But given time, even the more clever ones will die out. There are only so many chips and candy bars readily available out in the open.
I'm biding my time for a while, but I will see you smile when you come on back to me. Why don't you stay warm by my wood?
The good thing is, the clever ones seem to remember only part of their former selves. Simple things like eating, drinking, opening doors, and although rare, some of them can't even drive if the keys are in the ignition. However, they're not adept at complex problem solving, like driving for example. If the car key is in the ignition, then they know it has to be turned to get the engine started. But if the condition for driving isn't perfectly preserved for them, for example if the key was on the seat of the car in clear sight, they're unable to connect the dots that it has to be inserted in the ignition. If only all the cars on the road were fitted with keyless systems, I wouldn't have to deal with the occasional driving crazies. Just 2 weeks ago, I could have never imagined living in this desolate town all on my own. But then who knew that the extinction of the human race would have been triggered by its own creations? All it took were transmission and communication devices like mobile phones, radios, and TVs, and that eerie transmission that I still have no clue where it originated from. I have a photographic memory of every little detail of that day. I remember it like it happened just a few minutes ago. just great. Traffic's bad enough during normal morning rush hours. Today we have the pleasure of being stuck behind a car accident. Freaking great. It just had to happen on the day of the meeting with a client that could either make or break my company. Jesus Lord. Sammy, please tell me Mr. Henderson's running late.
Ferguson, are you still stuck in traffic?
I can't even see the crash that's causing this traffic jam. Sammy, you might have to proceed with the meeting on your own.
Okay, for starters, we're partners, remember? Hexa Corp wants to see both of us at the meeting. They're not here for half the show. And what am I going to do about the tech portion of the presentation? I'm the money guy, you're the tech guy. They're not here to listen to me talk about technology that you invented.
Sammy, listen. Aside from me, you're the person who's most intimate with our project, and there's no reason why you couldn't deliver a solid pitch. Trust me, you can do this. I'll try my best to get there as fast as I can, but you have to start the meeting on your own.
I quit my six-figure job to do this with you. You need to make this work. I'll get the meeting started, but you get here. I don't care if you have to leave your car on the highway. Just get here.
Okay, I got it.
I'll keep them here for as long as I can. I'll see you later.
Let's hope so.
Everybody says keep moving again. I don't want to ride, baby, every single night. I can tell you a thing about.
Dipshit!
What the hell was that? How long was I out? What the hell is going on?
We're sorry, all circuits are busy now.
What do you mean all circuits are busy? Alright. I gotta get out of here.
Give me my car, my first lad! Get fucked! I'll take kickboxing! Screw you! Bullshit!
It's on, Sean!
I haven't seen a normal person ever since. Oh, wait. There was Lambert. But he didn't survive long enough to even say that I met him. I had known him for barely an hour, but it was clear that he was normal like me. So we were going to stick together. But as luck would have it, we got cornered in an alleyway, and unfortunately, Lambert wasn't able to jump the wall as quick as I had. He met a miserable death. These things, they don't eat people, but some of them prefer to bite you. They open a wound and they basically rip you apart from cut to cut. It wasn't like the movies. He died slowly. I heard him scream in agony for over an hour. They were killing him in the most inefficient way, gnawing at him, scratching, tearing him apart piece by piece. After a long search, I was able to get a hold of a rifle, and I put an end to his suffering from afar. And that was the last time I saw another normal everyday Joe. Here's the thing. There are survivors, the ones that haven't gone completely loony like Tyson. But the key thing is that they still have been affected by the broadcast on that day. With these seemingly normal people, one moment you're talking to a completely sociable person, and the next minute they'll just snap at you for no apparent reason and start swinging for the fences. That's why I learned to stay far away from the survivors, and I'm sure others like me do the same. So if the chances of meeting a normal human being was bad enough, now we have a reason to stay away, even from the ones that look and act normal. Anyhow, Tyson got loose from the fences around his house that basically worked as a cage for him. And now he's paid a visit at my new residence. That's a problem. I'm normally a good neighbor, and I like my morning conversations with Tyson. He's not the most friendly chap, but he does have his charms. I had to see you go, buddy. But trespassing can't go unpunished.
I'm biding my time for a while, but I will see you smile when you come on back to me. Why don't you stay warm by my wood stove with me? But never you mind for a while, 'cause you won't walk that mile when you come running back to me.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah, let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. Let's go. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, prolific with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, to split the Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure with no questions.